Hey dolls. Okay, so you see this empty corner in my backyard? Well, today we're turning it into a fun, family-friendly outdoor space that the kids will enjoy for hours and the adults will love.
Hold up.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is officially summertime. And the thing that I want to do the most this summer is hang out with my grandsons. You guys have met my oldest grandson. We call him the supervisor. He's going to be spending the summertime here at the house. And you guys know I have created some of the most beautiful Zen-like retreat spaces in my home. And as much as I love them and the grandkids can appreciate them, I wanted to create something that was more family friendly for those of us who get those underage guests. I decided since he's going to be spending the summer here with me and my other grandson Luke is coming to visit. You guys haven't really met Luke officially, but he's going to be turning 3 and he is super excited to come and hang out at Ganny's house as well. I decided I needed to create a space specifically for the kiddos. So in today's video, we are taking a section of the backyard and creating a kid zone that I am calling Grand Land. This is because I'm making it for my grandkids and it is going to be grand. So I decided that I was going to partner up with my favorite brand, Costway, to make all of this stuff come together. So you're gonna see a lot of the things that I used in this video are from Costway. And I did do a lot of the same stuff that I do in all of my makeovers. When I'm doing my thrifting, I'm doing some Facebook marketplacing, I'm out here looking for the discounts, and I'm repurposing and doing a lot of shopping at home. But mainly Costway. So we're gonna talk about them a little bit more, but nothing is happening in this video without seeing them first. Okay, jumping right in, we are going to do the potting bench table because my grandson loves flowers, so we are definitely going to be doing some potting out there. But this is it. It comes in several pieces, but not too much. It wasn't difficult to put together because that part was already put together. But what I did do was I separated everything and then I went on the website. I pulled up a picture so you can see exactly what you're supposed to be doing and what it looks like. Then you can also look at the instructions and you'll see the exploded version of it so you know where things are supposed to go. And one of the things that Costway does really well is they put things in with their product so you know how to take care of it. So you want to make sure that you have some sort of oil, like maybe a teak oil or something like that. So when you see it starting to get dry, you want to go ahead and add some of this oil for the outdoor because the sun will do damage. Okay guys, so here we go. Now this is the potting bench table all put together and ready to go. I'm so glad that I decided to get the adult version. They do make these for the smaller kiddos, but with my grandson being 8 years old, he can reach it and I can use it when he's not around. I love it. So if you want to pick this up, go ahead and check that QR code right there on the screen. Or you can go to Costway.com and pick it up. I love that it has that hidden compartment and the clean lines will work with plenty of decor styles. So obviously during the making of this video, the supervisor is still in school and he lives in Maryland. And so I was able to, get up with him when he came to visit me for Mother's Day, which was really nice. So Ganny, you saw Ganny did all of this, right? And Ganny did all of this in here. And now, because you're gonna be hanging out with Ganny for the summer, I have a surprise for you, okay? So cover your eyes. Come with Ganny. I'm gonna hold on to you. Hold on. Follow Ganny. Uncover your eyes. Look at Ganny. All right, so I'm gonna be creating a kids corner right over here. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Yeah? So what do you think?
Good.
Good?
Yeah.
Will it have a pool or a sandbox?
Well, it's gonna have a sandbox here, and we're going to do a splash pad. Not exactly a pool, but we'll be able to do something that you love, some gardening, right? Because we know how much you love flowers. And we're gonna do all of that thanks to our sponsor. Who's our sponsor?
Costway.
Costway, yay! You ready to get started?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. He was super excited because he got a chance to see some of the things that are going in that area, since I had all of these boxes and packages and things like that just kind of like in the garage, in the house, out on the patio. But in the meantime, I still needed to get some of my other videos done, but I'm so excited to show you guys this space. He is going to love it. My other grandson, Luke, is going to love it. And I think that you guys are going to love it as well. Okay, so here's the next piece that I will be adding to the space. I decided to go with this table because it was going to work well with some chairs that I already had and wanted to repurpose. Putting it together was super simple. It has a nice sturdy metal base. It doesn't look childish at all, as you can see. It has that classic tulip table style design. It's compact, but it packs a punch. It's great for games, crafts, snacks, or just having a good time, and the QR code will take you straight to it. Okay, so this is the Sandbox. I had the brown. Originally I had the white, but remember what I told y'all about keeping stuff in your cart? The white was sold out. It's like a whitish gray, but yeah. So now we just have to go with brown. So this is just one of those. Put it in. So if you see it from this angle, you're just pushing it down so they lock into place. So it was very easy to put this thing together. I was just trying to decide if I wanted to actually leave it in that corner, not on top of the deck, but I wanted to slide everything down. And if I was going to do that, I was going to have to cut my pallets in order to make it fit within the deck. So I was thinking, put it over here, or maybe I could go ahead and put it on the other side. But that's the side that I wanted to put the splash pool. So what I ended up doing is I just dragged it down to the ground and decided that I was going to set up shop right there. And that will give the kids a little bit more space on the deck to be able to, you know, do whatever they're going to be doing. Now, I decided that I was going to repurpose some of this indoor-outdoor carpet that I already had from something I did previously. I decided to put that underneath the Sandbox as sort of a weed blocker type of a barrier, and I'm going to put those in a second. But, you know, I had to dig in the stash, and I found some of these old patio tiles. I used them before, and I decided they would look nice right there. Of course, yes, I was short one, just one, but I did play around with that a little bit. You'll have to stick around to see what I actually ended up doing. But I went ahead and cut away all of the excess that I didn't need anymore. And now I wanted to make sure I locked everything in place. Okay, so this is the base that it comes with, and every Sandbox is going to have that, but they don't all come with the top. So I did order the one with the cover. These are the Velcro strips that you have to put all the way around, so that way it keeps the base in place and the sand doesn't just fall through. Man, it is times like this where I really miss the supervisor. He could have knocked this little Velcro thing out, lickety split. Now I'm down here on the ground trying to put these little Velcro strips on. I'm getting vertigo. Here it is. It ties in place, and I know the kids are gonna love this in their space. So of course I needed to fill it with sand, so I made a trip to the Home Depot, and I made the mistake of buying a palm tree from the Home Depot because it ended up going back. But anyway, the purpose of being there was this: to pick up my play sand, and of course I did ask ChatGPT to calculate how many bags I would need. Make sure that you are calculating the interior size of your sandbox, not the exterior, and that's why I had 3 bags left over. Anyway, it was hot, but as we already know, my grandkids are the way to my heart. So definitely this one was holding up against 13 bags. Yes, 650 pounds of sand. So I can definitely recommend this one from Costway. So I have been making these little videos for my grandsons and sending them videos or FaceTiming them and showing them what I've done, what the progress is. And they are both so excited.
All right, tell Danny.
I want to Sandbox.
Say please. I'll come visit you and go in Sandbox. You want to go visit Candy and go in the Sandbox? And go to the beach? Okay, I'll see you soon, Danny.
I want Danny.
Okay, Costway, here we go. Coming through once again. Thank you. And I wish you was here right now so you could do this stuff right here. Because this is hurting Danny's back. Yes, this is as easy as it looks. It is a giant puzzle. And what I like about it is that it made it softer underfoot. It covered up the seams of the pallets. And that way, if anybody falls down, nobody's gonna get hurt because it's soft. I did run out in that corner and I ordered some more, and Costway had them to me within, I think, 4 days. So a quick turnaround for that. I did end up putting double stick tape around the edges just so nobody tripped on those. Okay, so this is where we are right now. Gotta get this trim cut up so I can wrap that all the way around. I also ordered a cover for this table because, just so you know, disclaimer, this is not an outdoor table. The bottom is metal and it would hold up, but the top is like a wood composite, and so it wouldn't hold up over time. So I ordered a cover to go over this. It's getting there. Once I get that up, then I can trim that off. And then I gotta put up all the walls, that stuff over there. The divider panels are gonna go back here. So yeah, getting there. Okay, so these, just so you know, are pressure treated premium fencing boards, and I cut the edges off, which are normally rounded, so that they would fit in the corner. And these are the privacy screens that I had in my townhouse, also supplied by Costway, and they are 8 feet long, so they are serious dividers. They would have been plenty long enough to cover up the deck just fine, but once I moved the sandbox and I knew that the splash pool was going on the other side, I wanted to extend. Now remember, I ordered those a long time ago, so Costway sent me some new ones. They kind of match, kind of sorta. They're a little bit different, but they're still working. Okay, so if you don't want to destroy your fence, or if you're renting and you want to put something up, I put stakes in the ground, and then I used screws to attach the screens to the stakes. And after that, I went ahead and I ordered some 24-inch zip ties, and I wrapped those around the post and through the screen. Hopefully this is strong enough to keep that wind from tearing things apart. I did also attach the hinges from the old screens to the new ones. Okay, see you tomorrow. It is so extremely hot these days. It's been like in the 90s, but with the heat index feeling like over 100 degrees. And so I can only work first thing in the morning. Like I'm up 5, and then if it's a gym day, I have to go to the gym. So I can't work until later on in the evening. And so it's just like early mornings, late evenings, and I only have a few hours in between. Otherwise, I am literally out there burning up, sweating, drenched. you know. But I love my grandkids. I do it for the grandkids, just like my t-shirt says. I love my grandkids. You know, like, you can pick up this t-shirt at Art Attic Avenue. That is my website. I created this t-shirt, and I love wearing it to show off the fact that I am a grandmother, and I'm a proud grandmother. And I would do anything for my grandkids, as you can see. I think it's pretty obvious. Okay, these foam floor tiles are the best. The only caveat is in the sun, they're gonna get extremely hot. So when I went to Burlington, I picked up this Tommy Bahama indoor-outdoor rug for $59.99. And I love that indoor-outdoor rugs no longer look as bad as they used to. They finally look nice. So putting this down was actually going to keep it so that the ground was not too hot for them to walk on. And I love this rug, love the geometric patterns in it. And here's a table. I wanted to show you the chairs that I'm actually repurposing for out there. And I also had these cushions and stuff, so I'm repurposing these cushions. And the pillows I had as well, they just had different covers on them. So I think that this nice, it's sort of like a deep coral, hot pink-ish kind of color. It's not red, I hate red, but I like these pillows. And I also repurposed this plant stand, and what I decided to do in order to make sure that thing didn't fall over was I grabbed a piece of zip tie. And the zip tie, I was going to use that to just go ahead and wrap that around the back of the screen and into the planter itself. And I also, once I put the palm tree in, I wrapped the zip tie around the base of that and did the same exact thing because the winds here are no joke. I also picked up these two metal shelves from Burlington. They were $13 each. I think that they should do okay with the weather, but we shall see. I ended up putting them above these storage bins that I picked up that I'm going to turn into toy chests, but we'll talk about those. If you look on the screen, you see that they have these support braces going across. I just went ahead and drilled into those and hung up the shelves. Okay, so this is my original rendering design, which had a chalkboard in the back. I did pick up one, but didn't record it, so it looks very similar to that, only I only paid $20 for mine. I also had some over-the-door hangers, or whatever you want to call them, from Hobby Lobby. I had separated them from my other project, and so I decided to put some holes in this, and then you're just going to have to follow along to see what I'm doing and why I am doing it. I promise it'll work. Technically, this part will hang over the top of the fence, and then this will come through the panels on the back. So that way I have something that I can actually hang on to. So I'm gonna add these extra nuts just sort of right there. So whatever I hang on will stay in between these two grooves. And I don't necessarily need 4, but I decided to put 4 hooks on here just in case I wanted to hang something else. I figured I might as well do it while I'm doing it. And doing it well. Okay, so here's the method to my madness. As you can see, I was able to pull that bolt and that nut right through the screen, and then I have the hook shape hanging over the fence, and I decided to go ahead and add an L bracket to the top one, and then these are the D-rings that I hung on to the back of the chalkboard. And it's easier for me to just go ahead and hook that on, and because I have that extra nut, it's not going to slide off. So you can see it's super simple. It's going across, it's straight. And then with the L brackets, I did the same thing. I locked them in place, but I decided to use zip ties at the top because I didn't feel like taking it off and adding more bolts. So it's working. The next step would be to add a shelf, but for right now, what do you think? You on board? Well, I hope you're on board because I had to go get another fencing board. I like these because number one, they're inexpensive. It was in the right colorway and it's pressure treated. So I decided to go ahead and cut that down right there and turn that into my shelf. It's going to do two things. It's going to protect the chalkboard that's underneath from getting too much water from the rain, but it also is going to add another shelf. It's not fancy, it's not super heavy duty, but it's gonna work. I wanted to also stain the chalkboard because it was light skin. It was a completely different color. So I decided to go ahead and stain that and also seal it at the same exact time. So I used, you can see that the colors actually match better now, right? What do you think? I used this Poly Shades. It's a all-in-one, so it's going to stain as well as seal. So we'll see how that ends up holding up over time. I will probably take it down in the winter anyway, but you can see the colors are now matching better. And then I had this little bumble. Get out of here. You know what? Get out of here. And so anyway, look at this. The color is actually tying in much nicer now. Okay, after the fact, I did find a glass top to go over this table, which I absolutely love. And one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to add this tablecloth paper thingy, whatever, underneath, but you color it in. So the kids can color this in. I ended up cutting it into a circle, putting it under the glass, and I'm still going to put the glass protection on it. I also got him a lot of chalk. This is a dustless chalk, and I like those, so I bought him those. I got also some regular like markers and some crayons, and I ended up getting 2 packs of crayons because, you know, kids, they always want the same color at the same time. My friend Lisa also told me to pick up some dry erase markers because the kids could probably just write directly on the glass and then it could be erased. So we'll see about that. I picked up these jars from Hobby Lobby. They were on sale, 50% off, so I got 2 of them for that price. I put the crayons in there, and then I went ahead and put the dry erase markers in the other one. So that way there should be no issues when it comes to putting things away, storing them back where they are supposed to go. Okay, kids? All right. So I also got him some regular chalk so that they can use that outside on the street. This bins that I picked up from Salvation Army came in handy. I decided to put these little handles on them. They didn't have handles. I reused some hooks that I had from before, and I need to paint those with my waterproofing paint. But I picked up these really cute towels from the Dollar Tree. I'm pretty sure that's where I got those from. And I thought that they were really cute. Both of my grandsons they just love dinosaurs. Now, remember the palm tree that I returned? I thought that it would be really cute to go ahead and just do an inflatable because the splash pool is going to be right there, and I figured why not just add another inflatable. It's playful and we don't have to worry about any dirt or anything like that. I hung up some string lights that I got from Ross, and those were $11 a box, and I got 2 of them. Okay, so now that I showed you some of the little bits and pieces, let's jump back into one of my favorite things that I got for this space from Costway is this solar umbrella. It is Tiki style and it is amazing. I love the way it looks and it just elevates this little space. Honestly, the way that I hurt myself, it be the littlest things. Definitely, because all I was trying to do was stick the pole in the thing and pinch my daggone finger. But anyway, this 10-foot Hawaiian style thatched Tiki umbrella is a game changer. It's solar, like I said, so you can turn it off and on at your leisure. No plugs or anything like that. Definitely a high-end piece. So y'all already know I rocks with Costway. I've been working with them now for 2 years? And it is a brand that I trust, and I just gotta tell you guys, if you wanna get some of these things and cut out the middleman. Okay guys, I'm so sorry, but I had to jump in here and read you guys this email from my rep at Costway. I blurred out the personal stuff. She said, by the way, I also wanted to let you know that the video you previously posted about the patio gazebo as well as the front yard makeover videos generated around $400 in product sales. The video performance has already been really good. To be honest, we don't usually expect YouTube videos to directly drive conversions, but the fact that they did shows that your audience really trusts you and you did an amazing job. Thank you guys, and I think we can do better than a $400 conversion, so get over to Costway.com and make your girl look good. You're probably already buying things from Costway and just don't know it because they supply a lot of the big box stores unbeknownst to you. So if you're shopping at and you ordering from, you are already probably getting things from Costway. So cut out the middleman, go straight to the website, get the stuff, enjoy it. There's so much on there for you to choose from. And yeah, let's jump back into the video. Thanks, Costway. Oh my goodness, how cute are these? These are so cute. I cannot wait. I'm gonna put them in some pots. Oh yeah, these are gonna be super duper cute. Okay, so these teddy bear topiaries can come with or without those pots. I found these planters on Facebook Marketplace, and I thought that these were going to be great for elevating the topiaries up a little bit higher without crowding the space. I like that they're see-through, they're fluid, and they look great. I also found these little U-shaped brackets, and I decided to spray paint them black so they would just blend in, and I attached them to the bottom so that I could actually child-proof those planters and they wouldn't fall over and someone would get hurt or make a mess. After adding the foam and the gravel on top, I decided that I wanted to add a little flower to the bow on the teddy bear to just give a little bit more pop of color, and I thought that looked really cute. What do you think? Do you like it? I think they'll like it, and it's the color of a Tonka truck. I picked up those really cute windmills, the dinosaur, and I also got this turtle from Hobby Lobby during their spring sale. I picked up that umbrella to go over to Sandbox for $8, Habitat for Humanity. Okay, so these are the storage bins that I picked up. I like them because of the color. I didn't want to do black, but they are very deep and they work very well. I also thought that they would work as extra seating, so I found these outdoor cushions on Facebook Marketplace for $25, and I said, let me measure, make sure that they're gonna fit, and they did. So I picked those up. They were super cute, just like a light black grayish kind of color, and they are by Threshold. You know, I don't know, are we still like boycotting Target? What's going on? I don't know. Anyway, I decided to add these little brackets that I had in my stash because I didn't have anything to tie them to, and to keep the tops of them, well, I guess the front of them, from flipping up, I added some of the Gorilla double stick tape, and that should hold up for a while. I'm not sure how well it will do with the weather, but for now it's great. And then the kids will have something extra to sit on because, you know, the bins are sturdy. I probably wouldn't sit on them, but I think the kids would be fine. Okay guys, so I just wanted to show you a few of the other things that I added to add a little bit more fun and some color into their space. I picked up these bubble wands. These are always around my house. I love giving them out to the kids. And I added them to this little basket thing that I picked up from the Salvation Army. It was, I think, $1.99. Yeah, $1.99. And then I also picked up these boxes. I think they're like bread boxes or something, but they're plastic, and I added some handles to those, and those will come in great as storage. And I'm going to cover up the sides as soon as I find the things that I want to use to cover up the sides of those. I also went over to the UPS store after I created something like this. It says, "Welcome to Grand Land." That sign is too cute. I created it in Canva, and then I also created this rules, and it says dumb rules, but it's like crossed out on purpose. But it's like, have fun, be kind, put it away after you play. And then I just added it to this little frame that I picked up from, I think, the Salvation Army or Habitat for like, I don't know, 69 cents, something like that. Okay, so you guys thought I was done with Costway. I told y'all in the beginning of this video that this was a Costway collaboration, and I meant that. Okay, so this is the mosquito net, and it goes over my Tiki umbrella, and I can tell you it's very convenient. It has a zipper for you to go in and out. It also has this convenient compartment for you to be able to put in water or sand or whatever to weigh it down, because the wind around here is no joke. I love it. I think that I'm gonna probably end up using this more so on the beach than back here, but if you were not impressed with Costway, you definitely should be now. So you guys can use my links and get all of the discounts that are going to be available to you, and make sure, like I tell you guys all the time, don't walk, run over into Costway.com, because you don't want to miss out on these specials. So welcome to Grandland. Once again, guys, here is the before and the after minus the pool. But for those of you who stuck around to the end, we have a very special surprise, and here it is. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that the algorithm enjoyed this video. And I also want to give another special thank you to Costway. Make sure you get over to their website at costway.com. Don't forget to check those links below, first pinned comment, and also in the description. Thank you, Costway. All right, guys, happy summer, happy Pride Month, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe, do all of that good stuff. I don't know how much is working, but we gotta do what we can in order to keep this channel going. Okay, and with that said, I love you.